Hi everyone, it's just from my stay-at-home adventures, and it's been a few weeks since I made a video, but today I want to talk to you about 4 tips, well, 4 mistakes to avoid when you get your tax refunds. Now, before I begin, this is a new camera. I am trying to figure out how this camera works. I'm in my bedroom. I'm trying to squeeze this video before my little one gets home from school. Tax season and tax refunds, and I know that many people have a strong opinion about people getting tax refunds, and I think that the perception, what other personal finance guru has mentioned about tax refunds, it can be kind of like people have strong opinions about it. Like if you go look at many social media threads and forums, people will say some things about the person who's receiving a tax refund. So my whole opinion about this situation is, you do what works for you. It's called personal finance for a reason. So if you and your family enjoy receiving or like to receive a large tax refund, good for you. Make it work for you. Now, to make it work for you, and if this is the year that you're planning ahead and taking over your finances and having control over them, paying debt, then a refund is good for you. And this is what you need to work on, and this is what you need to make sure that you have time and planning. Let me show you what the #1 tip that I have for you is: to never pay to have your tax refunds overnighted or get it quicker. I used to do this many months ago because I thought I needed the money, and in my broke mindset, I will pay extra just to have the money by the weekend. Nowadays, tax refunds don't take as long as they used to, so within 7 to 14 business days you will have your full refund in your bank account. And another tip that I have for you is that if you are low income, there's places where you can go and they will do your tax refund for free. There's actually tax refund companies online that do the tax refund for free, but I know that there's a they say free, but something else will cost money, so be on the lookout for that. But I know that if you are a low income family, you can actually go to your welfare office, just give them a call, and they will schedule you to come in, and they will do your taxes for you at no cost to you. The second mistake that I want to talk to you about is when you get that tax refund, going on a shopping spree. Stop. If you have no planning for your tax refund, if you know you're struggling financially, you don't need to go shopping for things that you don't need. I was guilty of that. I would used to go buy every single pair of sneakers that I wanted and for my daughter, and then in a few months I'll be in the same predicament. I will still be broke. So no shopping spree. Make sure you plan it and save it and use that money for something that it's going to work for you, which either paying debt, saving for an emergency fund, things like that. Mistake that I see people do is take the whole entire full tax refund and made a deposit for a car payment. So taking, let's say, $4,000 and using that $4,000 and using it as a down payment to finance a car. Here's my thing: that $4,000 could have bought you a used car, and then you have no car payments. But here's my thinking too: if you are struggling financially, don't have a budget, you can't afford payments, why would you use your tax refund to finance a car? Because it's going to cost you more. You're going to have probably high interest. You're going to have payments now each month, and your insurance for your car might go up because it's a finance car. So I would not advise you to do that. Please don't do that. That's like the worst thing you can do with your tax refund. in my opinion. The last thing that I want to cover with you, it's paying for things you have been struggling with all year round. And this comes to paying bills, paying for subscriptions, things like that, like things that you are always behind paying. My opinion, if you have cable, and I'm not passing judgment if you have cable or not, but if you have cable, I know where I live at, cable could be over $200. And if you're always behind every month paying this bill, pay the bills. I'm not saying don't pay the bills this time, and then make a budget, and then make sure that you pay your bills on time. It is so important that you pay your bills on time. Once you pay your bills on time and you have a budget and things are falling into place, next year if you do get a refund, you can use it for something else. So there are my 4 mistakes to avoid if you're getting a tax refund. I would say to you that you should plan what you're going to do with your tax refund. You can make your tax refund stretch for so long. You can make that tax refund work for you. I have a tax refund planner, budgeting planner, that I have on my website. I will link that below. And if you have any questions, suggestions, and good advice for those of us that are gonna get a tax refund, leave them under the comments below. Have a good one.